Hello everybody, it is meteorologist Agent's weather forecast. Welcome back to another video. Sorry so much for that live. My sister did call me and interrupt my live, and now the screen went black, and also that live was pretty short because also there's no winter storm or anything. So for now on, I'm only gonna do lives on Wednesdays and Saturdays. If I don't do on those days, probably because there's nothing really to talk about, and maybe some Fridays, depending on how bad the situation is. But there is localized flooding possible for parts of the southeast. Instead of snow, it will be rain most of it. So you see almost all of Louisiana, all of Arkansas, and all of Missouri is under rain in the next 6 hours. But we go to the next 12 hours, you see it starts to move, intensifies. 18 hours, you can see that really dark green right there. Like that really dark green, that's one of the heaviest rainfalls. The darker the green is, goes all the way to yellow, or it's the heavier the rainfall. So yeah, it's not accumulations, it's how heavy it's coming out. And then the next 24 hours from now, the rain starts to get in by Friday, really getting in there parts of Georgia, really heavy rain for the panhandle, and then leftover rain in Missouri and Arkansas. So they will mainly get light rain. And then as it gets to near the Carolinas, you can see that really dark green start to intensify all the way from Florida to parts of the Carolinas, South Georgia, some rain going all the way to Kentucky, West Virginia. So yeah, it's a pretty big rainstorm. You really don't see any blue on this map for United States. And then it leaves. You can see the back rainstorm, or the leftover all the way to parts of Ohio, and then light rain in South Carolina. So yes, if there's wind, there could be power outages, because since it's so moist to ground, if there's winds, it can make trees to fall down easier, which can cause power outages. This storm will leave the southeast by Saturday night. So yeah, let's actually check precip the next 12 hours. It's kind of crazy because on the really tip of of New Orleans or Louisiana, you can get up to another 2 inches in the next 12 hours, up to almost an inch there in Arkansas. If you're in this light green right here, like if, for example, this light green, you're at 0.1 inch of rain in the next 12 hours. So don't have to worry about that. Mississippi can get up to 1 inch in the next 12 hours, but in the next 12 hours, it won't be mainly going to Georgia and the Carolinas. Carolinas will get really hit. And then you can see a big difference in 6 hours. It starts to get in parts of the Carolinas now. And then, yeah, it starts to intensify as it goes off. And then it starts to get really heavy for the panhandle there, too. So got to watch out for this localized flooding. And then 24 hours, you can see the inch area is starting to spread to this area. And then it's going to be coming down really heavy, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's more. And this really dark red, that's 3 inches of rain. So got to watch out for that. And then 30 hours, 42 hours. Look at this, guys. Look how it just destroyed the southeast. Up to 3 inches in this area. In this area, 4 inches in the next 42 hours. Parts of Mississippi can get up to an inch. Most of it. So Mississippi, I'm most concerned the Carolinas, and especially I want to be concerned with the panhandle right here near Pensacola, or east of Pensacola. So got to watch out for that heavy rain. I'm actually getting maybe about 2 inches. So got to watch out. What the National Weather Service has put flood watches for stretching all the way to Maryland, to parts of the South Carolina. And then, you know where I said that where that really heavy rain is going to be for the panhandle? Let me go back. For the panhandle, you see this area, the circled area near that, the Big Bend. So that's the area that can get up to 4 inches, and that's why they put in the Big Bend flash flood watches. And flash flood watches means when it starts to flood really fast. Go watch out. Goes counties all the way south of Tallahassee to Valdosta, and then another big storm or another big piece of flood watches there. So yeah, I gotta watch out for that. In the next 54 hours, you can see it starts to get a little heavier in parts of the northern part of North Carolina, up to another 2 inches. I know you're probably saying 2 inches, but still, in that fast amount of time, you can see it's the pretty big difference. And it rains, it stretches all the way to Kentucky, to Miami. It goes through all of Florida, Louisiana, everywhere. Like, almost every state will be under rain. Like, the whole state of Georgia will be in rain, whole state of South Carolina. It will be a very wet weekend. So let's actually go to the forecast models. Tropical tidbits. You can see that leftover snow that came from Texas. That's the snow that brought really heavy snow for the northwest, and it started to move south. And it moved south overnight. Like, last night it was in parts of Colorado, Utah. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised if there's snow still on the ground. But since that's all gone and it's starting to get warmer, it's turning into a real big storm of rain. So yeah, be some rain there. So yeah, and then if we go to the future, you can see that heavy rain that I was talking about for the Big Bend, southern Alabama, really getting in there. And then it starts to make its way east for the Carolinas and Georgia. So really got to watch out for, track this storm good. And then you can see how it just intensifies, like humongously. Like, look at this big blob of heavy rain. That's humongous now. And that'll probably get bigger as it gets to the Carolinas. So really heavy rain. And then still, look, the Big Bend's still under heavy rain. So that's why they can get up to another 4 inches. So yeah, really getting heavy. And then look, it even gets heavier as it gets to South Carolina. And then it gets really, really heavy just east of the Big Bends. So yeah, I believe that's why they have that flash flood watch for southern Georgia and east of the Big Bend too. So yeah, big similarities in why. And then still some heavy rain for Jacksonville, heavy rain for North Carolina on the coast, heavy rain for parts of Georgia, Little Rock getting some nice relieving rain. And then it stays there for a while, and then it just goes off. And yeah, that's where it just goes off. So let me see if I can find, I'll just go in the regions for you guys can see your counties really good. So this is southeast. So let's see, let me go here. So you can see that heavy rain is south of Alabama. You're probably asking, why did I go southeast region? Because you can see your counties, so you can see exactly where you are. And then there's that big blob of heavy rain we're talking about. It goes from the Big Bend all the way to parts of Georgia. So really gotta be careful of where the storm goes and how heavy. And then this dark, really dark, like if you're right on the coast, we gotta watch out, because let me see, if you're in that circle, you should be in the flash flood. So yeah, I think they actually should put a flash flood warning for this area, actually, because it gets really heavy as it goes on to Friday night. So yeah, really gotta watch out for this. So, and then heavy rain. This is the area that I circled for that flash flood warning should be here, because you look at how heavy it goes. Disney, not looking a good day for the weekend to go there. It's going to be very wet. And then it just goes off. So yeah, that's what it is. Let me refresh the page, see if they have anything new. No, but I wouldn't be surprised if they put a flash flood warning. So guys, that was the video. It was a nice, just quick, possible flash flooding for parts of the southeast. So yeah, here the rainfall totals really getting heavy there, especially in the circled area, really heavy. So gotta watch out for that heavy rain. So guys, so sorry again for that awful live. Hopefully they just made up for it. And yeah, maybe a live Saturday, depending if there's a storm or not. So yeah, please give me shout outs, tell your friends, cousins, family, best friends, anyone who likes weather to subscribe to my channel. If they don't like weather, don't tell them, because they like subscribe and then unsubscribe. Because I'm trying to get my goal to 300 subscribers by the end of the week. I know you're probably thinking, how do you expect us to help you get 69 subscribers by the end of the week? Well, you don't have to. I just really want to get to my goal, because once I get to 300, guys, I can give people shout-outs who want shout-out. So, yeah, I will not give shout-outs till I get to 300 subscribers. And I'm trying to do it before the week ends, because when the week ends, it's Christmas break. So I'm just trying to do a goal before Christmas break. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for, watching this video. Please let me know down in the comments if you're going to get hit by the storm. And, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for instant notifications.